Well, over to West Bengal now, where the focus on investigations in the Burdwan case is on a string of unauthorized Madarsas. But what's curious about the particular all-girls Madarsa is that there's no trace whatsoever of any of the children who studied here. Manogya Loiwal gets us this ground report on what increasingly appears to have been a terror training ground for minors.
Sniffer dogs, bomb squad, and a team of top officials are monitoring and cleansing every room of this 6-room madrasa. Shocked by the operational preparation of this terror training center, this madrasa was an undercover store for arms and ammunition. But the question is, why did it have only minor girls from far-flung areas as students? Well, that was the plan of training them young and keeping them hidden. Even the locals could never identify the main motive of the madrasa operators.
শুধু বাচ্চা বাচ্চা মেয়েদেরই পড়াশোনা হতো এই 6 বছর থেকে আছে তা অন্য কোনো আদেশ আমরা আজ পর্যন্ত কোনো ঝামেলাও নেই ঝঞ্ঝাট নাই কিছুই নাই ওই যা হয়েছে পড়াশোনা হতো ওইটুকুই জানতাম আমরা
চাষিবাসী লোক চাষ করে খাই ব্যবসা বাণিজ্যও করি কিন্তু কথা হলো এই গ্রামের মধ্যে আমরা দেখছি এখানে এই বছর 5-6 প্রতিষ্ঠিত আরম্ভ হয়েছে কিন্তু প্রতিষ্ঠিত মেয়ে ছেলে সমস্ত লেখাপড়া করত সমস্ত বাইরে আমরা এখানকার কোনো লোক মাস্টারও শিক্ষক এখানকার লাই ছাত্র এখানকার লাই
The students were not allowed to talk to the neighbors, but it was difficult to make young children understand the importance of confidentiality. Some of them did speak. None of them will, however, be able to identify the children because they were always behind the veil.
যে বাচ্চা মেয়েরা পড়াশোনা করতে এটাই দেখেছি হ্যাঁ বলতো খুবই আনন্দিত আমরা বেসিটি ভিতরে বাইরে কেউকে দেখতে পাই না কোনো দিন তা হ্যাঁ আমরা পড়াশোনা করছি আপনারা আসবেন এটাই বলেছিল আমরা এটা তো কোনোদিন ভাবতে পারিনি যে এরকম আতঙ্কিত একটা আমাদের গ্রামে কিছু ঘটবে বা এরকম ঘটে যাবে এটা তো ভাবতে পারিনি
দুধ ফুদ আনতে যেত ঘর যে আসতাম মেয়েরে ফেজে আসতাম যদি ছিটাম মেঘলো বলতো যে আসছিস আসো কিন্তু বোরকা না পড়লে আসা হবে না এখানে আমি বললাম বেশ দিয়ে বলতো যে নামাজ পড়াতো আর কি বললাম ঠিক আছে দিয়ে বলতো যে বসো এরকম সব কিছু বলতো
Even the construction of the building is rather peculiar. Ventilation on the ground instead of the top floors. There is just one entry, but several exits that lead into the paddy field.
The location of these windows just half feet to 1 feet above the normal earth and the ground has left the security agencies in a tizzy. They are now trying to find out what was the strategic meaning of giving these windows at this location. There is no ventilation in the whole house, but the point is, and the most important consideration is, that why these windows were kept here. Was it for passing out exclusive and important information, or passing out the important explosives that were stored here, or just a seating arrangement for the girls who were taught here?
This madrasa was constructed 5 years ago, and with each passing year the number of students here grew. Sources confirmed to Headlines today that it was in fact a training ground for fresh blood, especially girls. The question is, where are these children now?
It's the curious case of a madarsa that shut down for Eid holidays but never reopened. But even more curious is the case of those students who were studying here. And now, with no records being found, perhaps it's not a reason for the locals to believe any other school running in the region. And also for the security agencies, it's not just an eye-opener, but also the biggest eyesore as of now. With camera person Tapas Berry and Sujata Mehra, this is Manogya Loiwal in Burdwan for Headlines Today.